Good morning, dear students. We will start about the chapter motion today. Now, if I ask you what is motion, how you are going to define it? If something moves from one place to another, like I am moving, is it motion? Yes, it is motion. What about if some objects like fan is moving? Do you think it is in motion? It is also in motion. There are two words. One is locomotion and another one is motion. What do you mean by this? Locomotion is shown by living organisms. Means they move on their own. Okay, there is no other driving spirit behind them to make them move. They will move on their own. Animal, you might have seen cat running, dog running, or human beings like children playing. So how they are moving? Is there some artificial spirit behind them that is making them move, or they are moving on their own? They are moving on their own, so it is called locomotion. Okay. Same way, if we are talking about inanimate objects, inanimate means which do not contain life in them. So what about that? Like car is in motion, it's moving, fan is moving. If I throw a ball, it moves, it is showing that it is moving. So is it, if a ball is lying here like this, do you think it is going to move? No. If somebody will kick it, if somebody is going to lift and throw it, then it will come in motion. So there is a difference between these two terms, locomotion and motion. Locomotion is generally associated to motion of movement in living organisms. If we are just saying about motion, then it means a thing is in motion when, or it is moving when some, like fan is moving when electricity is given to it, power is given to it. Okay. Same way car comes in motion when fuel is burning in it, maybe diesel or it may be petrol, etc. or CNG. Okay. So I hope these two words are clear to you. Now, if I ask you, if I discuss about the word motion, how do we define motion? When do we say that an object is in motion? How do we say that an object is in motion? You have learned in your previous classes. In 7th class you have learned in the chapter time and motion. So when do we say that an object is moving? We say that car is moving. How we will come to know? When an object changes its position with respect to time or with the passage of time. When an object changes its position with respect to time is called motion. This is the key word, with respect to time. Okay, like I am standing here, at this moment I am here, then when I am moving, I stood here. Don't you think that I have changed my position? Before a second or before 2 seconds or 3 seconds I was there. Now after 3 seconds have passed, I am here. So don't you think that I am in motion? Yes. I have moved from that place till here and some time passed when I was there. So this is called motion. When an object is changing its position with respect to time or with the passage of time, we say that that object is in motion. Okay. Now, can you give some examples of motion? The object is in motion. You know, in chemistry, when we take something, some chemical, we call it substance. In physics, when we are talking about something, then it is object or body. We never say like we are not going to give the name, just in general we will speak, and the words used will be either subject, it will be either object or it will be body. Okay, so now let us discuss some examples of that, which will give you a hint that what is motion. Like birds are flying. Do you think they are in motion? Flying. Here they were, then there they went, and from there somewhere they went. So with respect to time, their position is being changed. Same way, what about cars, bicycles, cycles, scooters, motorcycles, buses, rickshaws, trucks? What do you think about them? With respect to time, they are changing the shape, their places or position. So these objects which are changing their position with respect to time are in always motion. Now, can you give some indirect evidences that an object was in motion? Like branch of a tree, okay, movement of the leaves. Do you think that they are moving from one place to another? No, they are over there. The leaf is attached to the twig and it is moving. So position is being changed. So we can say that these are also said to be in motion. If I talk about earth, what do you say? Earth is in motion or not? It is moving around the sun. So how do we come to know that it is moving around the sun? Few days before it was cold, okay, or you can say 1 month ago it was like we were wearing woolen clothes. So how do we come to know that season is changing? Now we are not. Now we are under the fans, and fan is also like, in some days it will also be out of situations where ACs and all the cooling appliances will be working. So these changes in seasons are telling that earth is revolving around the sun. So it means earth is also in motion. Then what about earth is also moving on its own? The word is rotation. How you will tell that earth is moving around its axis, spinning on its axis? When the day and night is closed. Sun is rising, sun is setting. So it is also showing the motion of the earth. So two types of motion earth has shown. Which are they? One is on its own, spinning around its axis, that is rotational, and the another one which is around the sun, that is revolution. So these objects are, these we are talking about like large objects like earth, the planet, and like like these vehicles, cars, bikes, scooter, trains, etc. So we say that they are in motion. Now let us take some more examples, like what in chapter 1 what you read about states of matter. Over there you read that they are also in motion, okay, but in case of solid they are very less in vibration as compared to the liquid state, as compared to the gaseous state. When you are standing under the fan, you can feel the air. Why? Because the particles of air, they are moving and we can feel them. We cannot see them, but we can feel them. So this is how we tell about very small particles that are invisible to us in motion, and very huge objects like planets, like if we talk about galaxies. So these are the building blocks of universe. They all are in motion. So this was, I think this was enough to make you understand that what is motion. So first of all, here the gist of this concept that we have done till now is what is motion. So when an object changes its position with respect to time is called motion. Now let us come to the next concept, that how many types of motion are there. So first one is types of motion. We will discuss now types of motion. So first type of motion is linear motion. What do you mean by linear motion? Any idea? As the name is suggesting, because these things are not new to you. You have learned it earlier. Okay. When an object is moving, when an object or body is moving along a straight line. It is moving along an object is moving along the straight line, okay, or a curved path, or a curved path, then this motion is called linear motion, or we can say translational motion. Translational motion. Can you give some examples of translational motion? Yes? No idea. Okay, let us see. Like examples are like motion of a moving car on a straight road, motion of a car moving on straight road. Clear? Any other example? Like motion of ball dropped from the roof of a building. Ball dropped from a roof of building. It is coming straight down. Okay, so it is also a linear motion or a translational motion. Okay, B-I-L-D-I-N-G. Then means the object is moving in a straight line. Maybe that it curves, but it is still in a particular line. So such type of motion in which the object is moving in a straight line and is taking its own straight path is called linear motion. You know, it is also called a rectilinear motion. What do we call it? It is also called, because it is in a straight line, so it is called rectilinear motion. If it is in a curved path, then we say curvilinear motion. Okay, so two more words I am using here. They are like, if it is in curved path, then we say curvilinear motion. Curvilinear motion. And straight line, it is called rectilinear motion. Okay, so rectilinear motion or curvilinear motion. Curvilinear motion when it is moving in a curved path. When it is moving in a straight path, then it is called, what it is called? Rectilinear motion or linear motion. Okay, so this is called the linear motion, the type of. Then let us come to the another one, and that is, that one is circular or second. Circular or rotational motion. What do you mean by circular or rotational motion? Okay, when a body has circular motion, okay, if it is moving around a fixed point, when an object or a body is moving around a fixed point, okay, when an object is moving around a fixed point, okay, and has circular motion, is moving around a fixed point and has circular motion. Any example? Like fan, the top, lattu in Hindi we call it. Okay, so this is also sort of rotation. When a vertical line is passing through the fixed point around which the body moves is known as axis of rotation. Let us see how, like earth, this one. Okay, so this is the line that is passing through the axis of that particular object is known as its axis of rotation. So it is moving around it, like fan is moving around it, wheel is moving around the axle, so that is also rotation. And what about earth? Earth also. Okay, so this is about the circular motion. So wheels of the car, fan, okay, spinning of top, these are examples of circular motion. Then comes vibratory motion. Vibratory motion. What do you mean by vibratory motion? Very easy. Vibratory. Like some students or some, not some, all I think are fond of doing this activity in the class. What they will do? They will keep the books and all, or put their hand on the desk and put a scale over there and then make it like this. Move it like this. Just by hitting it. What will happen? This will move like this, up and down. Okay. Such type of motion is called vibratory motion. When one point is fixed and the other one is free to move. Can you give some examples of these motion? Like in pendulum. Okay. Pendulum. In pendulum you might have seen how the pendulum moves. Pendulum. Pendulum is fixed and a bob is here, and when you will lift it and take it to this position, what happens? You leave it from here. It will move here, then here, then here, then here. You might have seen it happens in swings also. Swings are there, like these are the swings, poles and swing. What happens to the swing? Swing moves up, like to and fro. So we can say when an object experiences a motion in the condition of to and fro movement or back and forth. Okay, so that is called the vibratory motion. So today you learnt about the concept of motion. So the question is, what is motion? Give examples of some objects in motion. Then write the 3 types of motion, define them and give examples.